Hello everyone and welcome to DIY Dummy. So we've had the sofa from our home since I think 2016. This L-shaped sofa. It's a bit too big for my tastes. It's a playground, a weird storage of some sort, and we don't hang out here. So I decided it's now time to switch sofas. And since IKEA recently opened up here in Manila, I decided to go and buy from there. But knowing IKEA, it's a DIY haven and you have to set up everything on your own. And following instructions is the key. So I want to see if I, a 37-year-old person with a working brain, can manage to set up this Linanäs, I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing that correctly, Linanäs sofa. I'll set this up all by myself with no help from my husband. I refuse this help. So anyway, it's not too heavy. You can manage it on your own, but it would really help if you have someone strong enough to carry it for you. Yeah, so here I opened up the package and removed all of the little parts, bolts and screws, and also your own set of tools that you might need for this whole setup. And that's a good thing about IKEA, and I guess different from all the DIY or furniture shops that I've encountered. So, of course, yeah, a little sparring session with tools and my little Jedi. And so here I am trying to understand this instruction guide. It's not that complicated. I think it's 8 steps, but of course, it can get a little bit confusing. So it's a simplified instruction, so it doesn't say like which side goes where. And I think that's where I encountered some problems along the way. So, oh well, here are my kids having some fun with the box and using it as their slide. And I'm thankful for that extra 30 minutes of quiet time. So, okay, here I am just screwing on the armrests. This little tool, I don't know what it's called, but it's very helpful. You don't have to pull out all of your wrenches from your garage. So here, okay, I'm almost done. But then, when I look at the manual to figure out what's next, I couldn't see the hole where it was supposed to go. And yeah, here's me kind of realizing that I made a mistake and I have to unscrew everything all over again. I mean, the armrests, I have to unscrew them and figure out the next step. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. I kind of felt dumb, but it's normal. So yeah, once you figure it out, just keep going, because this is like realistically, 30 minutes in to the whole process. Just keep going. Don't feel discouraged. You can do it. And then finish up re-screwing everything again. Now onto the legs. I guess you have to look at the details when it comes to following the instruction guide. If you notice, the legs have like a sort of like a triangular carving inside, and that's where I made the mistake, because they have to be facing a certain way according to the guide. So I had to fix that up and make sure that they're facing the right way. So here, finally, you can actually sit down on it. Let me try. Not too bad. The firmness of the foam is, I would say, about 7 out of 10. It's not that bad, but I can see that, let's say 5 years to 10 years from now, the springs might already act up. So there. Okay, so now comes the backboard, and you just have to, well, I screwed the sides. The first thing I did was screw on some stuff onto the armrest, which I guess I wasn't supposed to do. And so you just have to angle the backboard a certain way and screw it tightly. And here's a back view for you to better appreciate what I'm talking about. The sides also come with some Velcro, so you can attach the linen, the drapery of the sofa. Okay, and all right, so finally, after an hour and 15 minutes, or okay, fine, maybe 1 hour and 30, finally the sofa is done. Oh my goodness. It shouldn't have been that difficult if I didn't make a mistake. Probably would have taken me maybe 45 to 50 minutes instead. Alright, so out with the old, in with the new. We sold the L-shaped sofa that same day anyways on Facebook Marketplace. So, and we unearthed our old a rug from HMR, which I got for I think 3,000 pesos. And also our our accent chairs, going for obviously a mismatched kind of, I don't know what kind of look this is, but yeah. So these chairs I got from a thrift store on Instagram, and they come in a pair for I think 4,000. And then I also got a side table from IKEA also, and we also used finally our kids' Korean or Japanese low chairs. I also employed them to do some vacuuming. Should have done this first, I guess, before putting the chairs on the table, but there you go. At least they had some fun and were occupied again. And voila! Finally, right? Okay, I think the whole look goes well with our surfboard, which we use as a decoration piece when we're not surfing. And finally, yeah, so I feel good about this space now. Our family loves to hang out here, and we have our morning coffee, and we hang out and sit and talk. And that's the most important part. The living room is meant to be that way, not just like some room you ignore. Okay, so thank you for staying tuned to my fast track setup video, and until the next one, bye.